Welcome to the Alpha Online Training Program. My name is John Lee, and I'm the president of Alpha Training and Consulting. Today we're going to answer the question, why choose Alpha for your ASQ CQI exam preparation needs? Well, one reason you should choose us is that I have been teaching ASQ CQI principles for over 2 decades, so I have a lot of experience. Also, I have passed all 18 ASQ certification exams. There's not many people in the whole world that can make that claim. What does that mean for you? I have a lot of experience. I understand ASQ. I understand their value system. I understand what they test on, and I understand how they test on it. And I will, with all that knowledge, I'll help prepare you to take your ASQ certification exam. So that's a reason to choose us. Another reason is I'm a Shingo Award-winning author for my book entitled Rising Above It All, The Art and Science of Organizational Transformation. Also, part of your exam preparation class is to teach you how to take an exam. See, I'll put all the, when you go through the class, you'll get all the knowledge in your head on the CQI body of knowledge. But that doesn't mean you'll pass the test. A lot of people have the knowledge up here, but they have a hard time transferring that knowledge into the testing environment in an effective and efficient way. But I am very good at test taking. Very good. I didn't start out that way. I was terrible. But I've learned as I went along, taking all 18 of those ASQ certification exams, I became a very good test taker. And I will share that test taking strategy and those test taking skills with you. How good am I at taking tests? I can go into an ASQ exam, a 5.5 hour exam. I'll be out of there in 1.5 to 2 hours, and I'll pass it. And I will teach you all my test-taking skills and my test-taking strategy so that you can take that knowledge from your brain and apply it in a testing environment in the most effective and efficient way. Also, you can schedule live video conferencing sessions at no additional charge. So if you're having problems with an element of the body of knowledge and you just can't seem to get over it, then you can contact me and we'll set up live video conference, and I have a whiteboard and everything else that I'll be able to draw on and explain how to get over your challenge. I can teach you as needed. Now I'll admit we don't get many of these sessions scheduled. Why? Because our class is very thorough and our video lectures really go over things very basically in a very easy to understand way. So, but if you do need that live stream tutorial, we'll most certainly schedule that and help you out. Also, your exam prep class is taken through our online learning management system. It's a very easy to use system. It's very reliable, has great IT support, and so I think you'll enjoy that. Also, you'll have 2 years of access to your online account. Most of these online trainings, they'll only give you 1 year access. We give you 2 year. Why do I do that? Well, I like you, once you get your certification, to go out and apply this in the real world. That's really what is of value, is you learned, you got your certificate, now you're applying it to the real world. But sometimes when you're doing that, you have questions. Well, because you have 2 years access, you can come back, find the appropriate lecture, listen to it, and say, okay, I know how to do this now. Maybe it's creating an SPC chart, for example. And you'll go listen to that lecture and be able to do it just fine. So we're with you for the long run here. Also, Alpha has the best warranty in the industry. We guarantee that you will pass on the first attempt. And if you don't, we will pay for 1/2 of the cost of one retake. To qualify for the warranty, you must first request payment, of course, finish all online exams with a grade of 75% or above, review the ASQ handbook, finish all practice exams and final exams with a score of over 75%, and then you must, of course, be willing to retake the test. But if you meet all these requirements and you don't pass, then we'll pay for 1/2. Why do we do that? Because if you fulfill all these requirements, highly likely you're going to pass the test. Now you may say, well, that 75% on some of those tests may be very difficult to achieve. Not the case. We have practice exams. So you can practice this as many times as you want until you get the grade you want. Then you just transfer that over to the real test. once you take the real test, it will lock you out. You can't retake it anymore, and it will record your grade into the database. So it's not hard to get that because you can practice it before you take the real one. All right, this is the process you follow to get prepared for the exam, through our process anyway. First, you'll listen to online lectures and take associated exams. This step is the most time consuming. You'll spend 32 hours listening to lectures, approximately 24 hours taking tests. So that's the most, that's where you can invest most of your time, is in this first step. And then the second step, once you get all those finished, you review the ASQ handbook and watch lectures on practice exam problems. The handbook comes with the class, by the way. And then that will take about 23 hours to complete that step. Then take practice exams until you get 75%. We have some practice exams you can practice on. Probably going to take you a few hours to take those. You know, you may have to take them more than once, but if you just take them once, it'll be 3 hours. And that's the last step, of course, is to take the ASQ CQI exam. That takes approximately 4.5 hours. So if you add all this time from the process together, you're looking at a time investment of approximately 86.5 hours. If your goal is to finish it in 3 months, then that means you would have to set aside 7.2 hours per week. Now realize these are just average hours. Some people are quicker than that. Some people are slower than that. But that gives you an idea anyway of the needed time investment. Now we have a website dedicated to the CQI class, Certified Quality Inspector class, and it's located at www.asqcqi.com. And there's many links to videos that I think will answer any question you may have about the CQI class, about the CQI body of knowledge, etc. It teaches you how to sign up for an ASQ exam also. And then you can go to www.alphatc.com. That's actually our website, our learning management system website. That's where you'll go to take the class. So go to that website and check it out. And you can go up, once you get there, click on a tab up there called Training Manual. And it will, then in the search engine, type in CQI, and this class will come up. You can click in there, and without paying for it, you can go through and look at the class, look at all the modules you'll be taking, exams, etc. So again, feel free to check that out also, and that should be very helpful for you. If you have any questions, contact me at john.lee@alphatc.com, or you can call me at 801-599-1579, assuming I'm not teaching a class at the time. I'll answer that. If not, leave a voicemail and I'll get back with you later. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Again, let me know if you have any questions, but I'd be real honored to have you as one of my students. Thank you, and have a great day. Goodbye.